Are you ready to transform your language classroom into a vibrant learning hub? These aren't your everyday teaching tips. We're diving into innovative, fun, and incredibly effective positive reinforcement tactics that will not only make your students happier, but also more engaged and successful in their language journey. Stay tuned as we reveal these game changing strategies that you can implement right away for immediate results. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. My name is Scott, and you're watching Immediate Immersion, where we're all about comprehension based instruction in the modern language classroom. We'll be right back. Let's delve into the impact and practical application of immediate verbal praise in the language classroom. Spotlight Success is a fantastic tool in our teaching toolbox. When you notice a student correctly using a new vocabulary word or nailing a complex sentence structure, acknowledge it right then and there. This instant recognition does wonders for their self-esteem. It's a simple yet powerful way to show students that their efforts are noticed and appreciated. With positive callouts, the key is to keep your eyes peeled during group activities. Look for those students who are really trying, maybe even struggling, but putting in the effort. A quick great job mark on using the past perfect tense can uplift an entire group. It's about fostering an environment where effort is as celebrated as correctness. Then we have language milestone cheers. This is about creating a classroom culture where progress is celebrated collectively. When a student hits a milestone like mastering a new tense or holding a conversation in the target language, make it a big deal. A simple, let's give a round of applause for Sarah mastering the subjunctive mood, can be incredibly motivating. It's not just about the individual achievement, it's about showing the whole class that progress is possible and celebrated. These strategies are all about making the students feel seen and valued. It's incredible how much a little verbal recognition can boost confidence and foster a positive learning environment. Give these a try and watch how they can transform the energy of your classroom. Talking about encouragement through constructive feedback, this is where the art of teaching really shines through in our language classrooms. Let's start with growth-oriented comments. The idea here is to focus on the journey, not just the destination. When a student makes an error, point out how far they've come before addressing the mistake. It could be as simple as saying, I've noticed you're really getting good at using the past tense. Now let's tackle those irregular verbs. This approach shows a student that you see their progress, not just their pitfalls. Moving on to feedback stickers. Who doesn't love a good sticker? They're not just for little kids. Find some fun, language-themed stickers and use them when grading assignments. A sticker with excelente trabajo or superb sentence structure can make feedback feel more personal and less daunting. It's a small gesture, but it can really brighten a student's day and encourage them to keep pushing forward. And then there's the positive note home. This is a powerful tool, especially for younger learners. When you send a note or an email to a student's parents praising their efforts or improvement, it does a couple of things. It boosts the student's morale, sure, but it also gets the parents involved in their child's language learning journey. It's a way of saying, your child is doing great, and we're in this together. Plus, it reinforces the positive behavior and effort at home, creating a supportive learning environment beyond the classroom. These strategies are all about nurturing a supportive, encouraging atmosphere in your language class. They help students feel valued and understood, making the learning process a positive and rewarding experience. Give them a try and watch the difference they make in your students' attitudes and achievements. Reward systems aligned with language goals is where we can really inject some fun into our language classrooms and motivate our students in an engaging way. Start with language points. This is a classic but super effective approach. Here's how you can implement it. Create a system where students earn points for actively using the target language, participating in discussions, or helping their peers. Make sure to keep track of these points visibly in the classroom. For this, I use the absolutely free app, Class Dojo. These points could then be exchanged for small rewards. Think homework passes, extra credit, or even small treats. The system not only encourages participation, but also makes the learning process more interactive and enjoyable. Next up, achievement badges. These are fantastic for visual and tangible recognition. Create badges for different language milestones, like mastering a set of vocabulary words or constructing a perfect tense. Students can collect these badges, which serves as a physical reminder of their achievements. It's like gamifying the learning process. Who doesn't love earning badges for their hard work? And finally, the language leaderboard. This can be a game changer. Set up a board in your classroom that tracks students' contributions and achievements. This isn't about creating unnecessary competition, but about celebrating each student's progress. You can update the leaderboard weekly or monthly, showcasing top contributions or most improved students. It's a great way to publicly acknowledge hard work and success, making students feel proud of their contributions. These strategies are not just about rewarding students, they're about aligning these rewards with their language learning goals. They create a lively, dynamic atmosphere in the classroom, making learning a language not just educational, but exciting and fun. Try these out and watch your students' engagement and motivation soar. When we talk about positive peer interactions in the language classroom, we're really focusing on building a community of learners who support and uplift each other. Let's start with peer praise time. Dedicate a few minutes at the start or end of each class for students to acknowledge each other's progress. It could be something like, "I really appreciated how Cameron used complete sentences today." This practice not only builds a positive classroom culture, but also encourages students to pay attention to their peers' language use. Then, there are compliments. Students form a circle, and each student takes a turn to compliment the person next to them in the target language. This could relate to their language skills, effort, or helpfulness in a class. It's a great way to practice language skills while also building a sense of community. Finally, peer-assisted learning is a powerful tool. Pair up students or create small groups for language activities. Encourage them to work together on tasks, whether it's a conversational practice, a grammar exercise, or a project. This not only helps with language acquisition, but also teaches valuable collaborative skills. It's about creating an environment where students feel they can rely on and learn from each other. Implementing these strategies can really transform the dynamics of your classroom. They encourage a positive, supportive, and collaborative learning environment. Are you ready to transform your language teaching approach? Join us at Comprehended 2024, where innovative strategies, expert insights, and a global community of educators await you. Experience the excitement of learning from the best, including La Maestra Loca, and take your teaching skills to the next level. Don't let this chance pass you by. Register now at comprehended.co/register. Be a part of an educational revolution and avoid the FOMO. Your future self will thank you. Finally, celebrating cultural and linguistic diversity is a crucial aspect of language learning that brings a whole new level of richness to our classrooms. Let's start with cultural days. These are special days where students can showcase something from their own culture or a culture they admire. It could be a traditional dance, a song, a recipe, or even a short presentation about a cultural festival. Link this to language learning by having them describe it in the target language. This not only enhances vocabulary, but also deepens cultural understanding and respect among students. Next, there are the Linguistic Hero Awards. This is a unique way to celebrate students who go the extra mile in exploring and sharing linguistic and cultural tidbits. Maybe they've learned how to say hello in 10 different languages, or they've researched the history of a certain word in the target language. Acknowledge these efforts with small awards or certificates in class. It's a fantastic way to motivate students to delve deeper into the cultural aspects of the language. And then, multilingual signs. Encourage your students to create signs or posters in the target language. These could be simple phrases, idioms, or even just greetings. Display these around your classroom or school to create a language-rich environment. It's a great way to promote daily exposure to the language and celebrate its diversity. These strategies not only foster a deeper appreciation for cultural and linguistic diversity, but also make learning more engaging and relevant. Implementing them in your classroom can create an inclusive and vibrant learning atmosphere where every student feels valued and connected. Give them a try and see how they enrich your language teaching experience. If at least one of these tips resonated with you, please hit that like button. It really does support the channel. And if you haven't yet taken our CI proficiency quiz yet, what are you waiting for? Check it out free at mm.us/CI quiz. Don't forget to check out one of the 2 videos YouTube has handpicked for you, appearing right here on your screen. They're tailored to help you continue your journey in effective language teaching. Until next time, remember, keep your teaching engaging and your input comprehensible. Happy comprehensible input.